Hi everyone, welcome out to my channel. Today we're going to play some My Hero Holiday, found on itch.io. Let's begin. I already did Deku, Todoroki. Hopefully this time we do Bakugo, and then last Kirishima, and hopefully we do Ruka. I might pull her until like later on, type thing. Digital Wave. What's your name? Digital Wave. Just a few days before the holiday break. You blink in surprise as the bell wakes you, rising you falling asleep during your last class of the day. Rarer than your normal teacher, you notice that Izuku is now at the front of the room. Marn lit with Simritus must have really been boring today if you fell asleep. Or maybe it's from all the extra training you've been doing lately. Izuku glances at this class quickly, silencing everyone. On instinct, most of the class had prepared to bolt from the classroom the moment the bell went off. It's the start of the holiday break, after all. Sorry, Class 1A, but I got some bad news for you all. Due to the surprise winter storm, all travel has been advised against. You hear a loud groan from another student. But Sensei, now is not the time to be irrational. You quickly silenced any further grumbling. Your families have been informed. You can't help but feel your heart sink. You recently transferred to the hero class from general studies. You haven't exactly gone close to anyone yet in the class, and while you hadn't been inside to visit home again, at least it would have been a change of scenery. If I call your name, please stay after class. Your head shoots up. Midoriya, Todoroki, Bakugo, Kirishima, Iruka, and Digital Wave. The rest of you are dismissed. Based on your recent work studies, I want to let you six know that the faculty is investigating the odd weather currents. Like this. My question is why it's only us. Does it have to be? Does it have something to do with that villain, Iceman, who's in the wrong universe, decided to become a bad guy instead of a good guy that our agency has been investigating? Our agency has been investigating. You got a group of ice quirk users, and so far they have been laying low. Could they be planning an attack on the school? Don't jump to conclusions. It's highly unlikely that this is anything to worry about. I mean, it's winter, so it's probably the winter. I just thought it may be prudent to let you know. You can't help but wonder why you've been a kid. You did 1 day of training with Muraku, who apprehended the ice quirk user without your assistance at all. Midoriya and Todoroki have been working under Hawks, while Ruka, Bakugo, and Kirishima joined Kami Woods and Mount Lady at their agency. Still confused. I need to rewatch it. I don't remember them being. Digital Wave, don't look as if you don't belong here. You're part of the hero course now. You can feel your cheeks burning. You mumble an apology as you shift your weight from one foot to the other. The rest of the students grumble in understanding, even Bakugo, before leaving. Digital Wave, you stop and look at the teacher. He lets out a small sigh. You're not here to have fun, but maybe this would be a good time to relax a little. Max, you just said the school could possibly be in danger. You look at him incredulously. He lets out another exasperated sigh. It might be, or it might be nothing. You should build up your trust in your fellow classmates, though. You'd be surprised at how important that is. Look at your teacher's shock. Before you can respond, he zipped up his yellow slipping bag and his eyes are already closed as he sinks to the floor. Does he have a bedroom to sleep in? Yeah, but nah. Let's let him do it. You head to the lockers to change your shoes and grab your things. It's already getting darker outside, despite it being early. You step outside and look at the sky. It's snowing, and the wind has picked up already. With the unexpected change in weather, you only have your scarf to keep you warm. You pull your scarf tighter around you as you walk towards the dorms. Thinking about Izawa told you. You know that you need to make more of an effort with the other students. Everyone has been nice when you joined the class, even Bakugo. You are determined to look harder and make closer friends, if that's what it took to succeed. Looking down, you notice something lying nearby. A phone. You grab the phone and turn the screen on. Well, it's definitely going to be Bakugo this time. It looks like Bakugo's. The background is the Punisher logo. You'd think you've seen Bakugo wearing a shirt like this before. It's Punisher. So the Marvel universe exists in this universe. The Marvel comics exist in this universe. Good to know. Thankfully, he left only a few minutes before you did, so he can't be too far ahead. You start to sprint forward. Your foot slipped in the patch of wet snow, and you unexpectedly feel yourself falling forward. Your hands grip tighter to protect the phone in your hands. A hand grabs your upper arm, pulling you back to your 2 feet. You turn around in surprise, your eyes wide. This is Bakugo. Okay, you're the one you least suspect to do this. Oi, watch it, Digital Wave. You can only blink a few times in surprise. Bakugo? You realize how strange it must look that you're holding his phone in your hands, your cheeks redden. You shove the phone towards him as his eyes narrow at you. I found this right outside the skull and wanted to return it to you. But I thought you'd be ahead of me. It must have fallen out of my pocket. Damn, Deku was distracting me with all that his stupid mumbling. He's the only one to try to go looking for it. Bakugo looks at you again, his eyes serious. Sorry for causing you trouble. He gives you a strange look. You had expected him to be fuming. He's a lot more subdued one by one. He's like a lot more calm. We're taming him. How did you know it was my phone? His eyes narrow slightly once again. Sorry, I just turned on the screen and noticed the background photo. I recognize the design. You have a shirt with the same logo on it. I think. Me, you're a Marvel fan? You should feel your cheeks reddening and feel mightily like a stalker now. Me, I like Deadpool. It gives you a shy grin. So you're paying attention to why I wear Digitwave. Don't flatter yourself. Your heart pounds your chest. What is wrong with you? If you say so, Digitwave. You realize he's been using your name this whole time rather than a nickname, or even worse, an extra. Your cheeks flush red. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised he's not calling me extra. The wind picks up, and you realize your teeth have started chattering. You know it's Bakugo is eyeing the sky angry. We should hurry up. The weather is getting worse. Yeah, Izawa wasn't kidding when he said the weather would get bad. Damn winter makes it harder to use my quirk. Yeah, it does. You look at him surprised. He's actually admitting his weakness to you. Oi, don't give me that look. If you recognize my weakness, how can I get better, huh? If I don't recognize my weakness, how can I get better, huh? No, don't worry, I understand. Pretty sure you could still sweat in the winter. Bakugo, you both walk towards the dorm, picking up the pace as the cold air stings your face. By the way, thanks for not letting me trip. I didn't get to say it before. I'm still surprised you didn't try to let me trip, Bakugo. Bakugo looks at you in surprise. It was nothing. He mumbles in response and looks away from you. Besides, it was my fault anyway. You give him a confused look for dropping my phone and making a rush to return it to me. Oh, your heart beats a little faster in your chest. I expected him to be so perspective. It definitely, least likely for you to think that. Though he is smart, so he puts his face closer to yours with a wicked grin across it. You should be more careful too. Careful about what? If you're in the hero course now, don't let something as small as eyes trip you up. You smile sheepishly. But thanks for not breaking my phone. He looks away from you and as he pulls open the door, stepping in angry, but still holding it open for you with one arm. Your heart definitely skips a beat. You take the elevator to the 4-4 and get off. You can hear Mina down the hall talking. You wonder why she sounds so excited, but decide it's not your place to jump in anyway, since you don't know each other very well. You pause for a moment as you hear camaraderie, whirring laughter. You can't help but feel a little left out. You toss your bag onto the floor next to you and let out a sigh. Not the holiday break your vision. You crunch your hand into a fist above your heart. So why is your heart still beating rapidly? You shake your head and try to clear your mind. You still got homework to do. Catching up to the other class 1A students isn't easy. With a deep sigh, you open your homework and will yourself to stay awake. You've been getting up early each day to train before class, and extra assignments usually keep you busy until you go to bed. It feels like you've been working for eternity when you hear a knock at your door. It just keeps knocking. You look up in surprise. Sliding your feet back to your slippers, you open the door. Hey, Mina. You're surprised but happy to see her. She's always cheerful and fun to talk to. Just wave. Are you still working on homework? It's Christmas break, you know. You laugh sheepishly. I got a lot of catching up to do. Well, don't work too hard. I'll try not to. You can't help but laugh. You know that Mina probably should put more work into her studies too. Anyway, I want to tell you an idea I just had. An idea? Since we're stuck in the dorms for the holiday, why don't we have our own Secret Santa? Obviously, we can't expect everyone to go buy anything at this point, but it's okay. It's a thought that counts, right? I've never done a Secret Santa before. No way, it's really fun. I actually have. If you're interested, we're all going to draw names out of the hat before dinner tonight. A sudden fear hits you. Mina, I don't know people that well in class. What if I get someone and I have no idea what to give them? What if they hate it? You worry too much. You can always come to me, too, if you need help. Who knows, maybe this will help you get closer to a special someone. You groan loudly. Your first night in the dorms, Mina and Suru had helped decorate your room a bit since you hadn't brought much from home. You immediately wanted to know your opinions on all the other people in class. I don't know if that'll happen, Mina. You can feel your cheeks flush a little. Well, we'll see. That means you're in though, right? You let out a fake sigh as aspiration. Yeah, you can count me in. Yay. Thank you. Okay, see you for dinner then. You close the door and flop down onto your unmade bed. You made her when she mentioned a special someone. Why did that person's face float through your mind? You groan into your pillow. You try to distract yourself with homework until it's dinner time. But you weren't very successful. Finally, decide to head down early since you're only wasting more time anyway. You wouldn't admit it to anyone, but you're actually really excited about the Secret Santa thing. You had planned to sneak in quietly, play on your phone on the couch, but Mina immediately spots you. Just wave, over here. Come put your name on a slip of paper and toss it in the bowl. Make sure to fold it up too. You toss your name in the bowl and watch as the rest of your classmates filter in slowly. It seems like all of them are participating. Almost all of them are participating. Oi, did you wave? Don't tell me you got roped to this damn holiday thing too. It's like, well, he's definitely more ticked off than everyone else. He looks at you with narrowed eyes and a smirk on his face. The smirk is always permanent there. Yeah. I guess so. It's probably be a waste of time, but Mina wouldn't leave until I agreed to it. I think it would be fun though. I guess if you say so. You're surprised that he seems to be so mellow. He's usually different in class. He's not mellow at all, so I don't know what his game is. If I got that damn nerd Deku though, you're trading with me. Bakugo, you're the one that would know what he would like. Period. You can't help but burst out laughing. You don't understand the two of them. Okay, that's fair enough. He grins a little wider before looking away quickly. There goes your heart again. You look down at the floor, ignoring the heat in your cheeks. Just wave, it's your turn. Come draw a name. You give Bakugo a small wave and run over to the group gathered around Nina. You plunge your hand in the bowl and you can't help but hold your breath. Is there someone you were hoping to draw? Pulling out your hand, you slowly open the folded paper in your hand. Oh, yep. Her again. Same plot. I just cannot read her name, but still. You quickly eat dinner with the rest of your class while you try to think of what you could get her for. It's late now, and you have too many thoughts rolling around your head. Throwing yourself onto your bed, you close your eyes and let exhaustion take over. You wake up just early enough for the sun to shine in despite the chilly weather. The wind howls gently outside as you force yourself to unwrap the warm blankets from around you. Grabbing your bath tote, you slide your feet into your slippers and head down the hall to get ready. Even though you don't have class, you're determined to go train a little gym gamma. Weather be damned. Your quirk allows you to steal someone's sense of sight, but you have to touch them to do so. For now, you can only use your quirk on one person at a time. You grew up training at your family's martial arts gym, but since everyone in class knows your quirk, you still struggle a lot. That's why you need to train extra hard just to keep up with everyone else. I mean, if we already were training since we were really young, why didn't we get in class at 1A from the get-go? You're grateful that you woke up so early. No teacher stopping you from leaving the dorm. No Ida, for that matter. You smile to yourself as you put your shoes away in your locker. As you slam the locker door shut, you hear the sound of another locker. An echo. You peer around to the next row. Bakugo, what are you doing here? He turns to look at you with a scowl on his face. Oi, did you wave? Did you expect to have the gym all to yourself today? You can't help but roll your eyes. He brings out a competitive nature in you. He always does that to anyone. He's he's explosive personality. Well, I was hoping it would be more. I was hoping it would be anyone else but you here. Burn. He gives you a wicked smile. You could feel your palms start to get sweaty. Anyway, I was just hoping to sneak in some training since I was up early enough. Great minds think alike. You avert your gaze towards the floor to ignore the intensity of his stare. So what? You want to train together or something? You raise your eyes to look at him. You turn back to face his locker once more. He's hard to get a read on. Oh no, I think he's gonna kick my butt. Did he just offer to partner up with you? Yeah, that's supposed to be partner. Actually, yeah, I think that would be a good use of our time. You can't help but feel nervous. He's one of the strongest guys in class. You never expected him to go easy on you. But he's actually not being outwardly hostile towards you, which makes your stomach do all kinds of flips. He tried to hide it, but you saw a smile spread across his face as the both of you walked towards the gym together. Oi, did you wave? You good to go? You nod at him, giving him a determined smile. Get ready. Consider this the warm-up. Yep, sounds good. You stretch your arms, shove your above your head. He agreed to let you practice your quirk on him if he could try out a few new moves on you in turn. Oh, he would definitely not let you do it. He'd take a deep breath and concentrate. With his long-range attacks, he's a tough opponent for you, not to mention his mobility and his anger issues. He doesn't waste a second and is hurling towards you, using his explosives as to just glide for there. There's no time to dodge his first punch, and he hits you square in the abdomen. It knocks the wind out of you, but not enough to throw you off. You quickly unclip the rope hanging from your belt. You wrap the rope around your hand. You wait for him to come at you again. This time, you run straight towards him, meeting his attack. At the last second, you turn so that he goes past you just slightly, and you grab his wrist and wrap the rope around them. Pulling them tight, you hit the back of his knee so that he falls forward. Oi, oi, oi! Not bad! Before he could use his explosives to break free, you place your hands over his eyes. Lights out. You whisper into his ear with a smile. He swears under his breath as he pushes himself free from you. Using his quirk, he quickly breaks free from the rope around his hands. I'll still beat you even with my eyes closed. You notice you're smiling for some reason. He flares an explosive straight at the ground, causing the air with smoke and blocking your vision. He hits you hard from the side. You land on the ground harder than you expected. You don't wait for him to come at you again. Getting up, you wipe a trail of blood from the corner of your mouth. Hey, you're fine. Hey, you're fine, right? Right? You hear his voice from your right. You only got a minute left on your quirk before you need to touch him again to reset it. Without wasting your chance, you run at him again while unclipping the small weights from your belt. You throw them in the opposite direction as a distraction. It works, and you see him turn away. His eyes close as he focuses on using his hearing. Your chance. He went a kick on his back, almost too hard, and as he yells in surprise. You do feel a little bad. It's Bakugo, it'll be fine. You quickly pin him down to the ground, face down. His hands gasp at the floor, and he fires off two explosives that throw you both into the air. The timer is running down. You both fall to the ground. He wraps an arm around your wrist. He pulls you close to him, taking the full brunt of the hit against the ground. Is he protecting us or at the same time? You both hit the ground hard. Taking a few breaths, you try to remember what happened. You were training with Bakugo, and you both hit the ground after he used his quirk at the last second. He held you close to him. Wait, he did what? That's definitely different. Your eyes snap open. I'm glad you're awake. You look at him incredulously. Huh? You were out like a damn light. You blink a few times as you notice you're on the ground and he's kneeling close to you. His face is close to yours and he surprisingly looks worried. I'm fine. Your cheeks burn as your skin feels like it's on fire. Wait, what about you? I'm pretty sure you hit the ground and held me so that I wouldn't... You start to stammer because how else can you phase that? Nah, I'm fine. I'm used to it. Although, I'm glad my vision came back at the last second there. Your eyes widen. Crap. Don't give me that look. It's fine. I like how his things kind of cut off right here. I didn't want to hurt anyone. Don't worry about that kind of thing. Focus on getting stronger. You can't do that if you don't go all out. He's telling the truth. He pulls out the remaining rope from your belt and throws it to the ground. He looks at you with wide grin. It can't help but help that your heart is hammering in your chest. You're right. You give him a determined nod. I will say that was pretty fun. I've noticed you practicing with that rope, but I wasn't thinking about that until you used it on me. It was the only thing I could think of to try to get close to you. He narrows his eyes at you before offering you a hand to pull you up. You gotta expect the unexpected. The unexpected, huh? You can't help but mutter under your breath, so I need to be, Deadpool? As he pulls you to your feet, the door of the gym slams open. What the heck are you two doing here? Busted. We were just getting some training in. Although I made it perfectly clear yesterday that students were to stay in the dorms over the next few days. No, you didn't. Although, Digitwave, I'm glad you found a training buddy. You both should have known better. You didn't tell us anything. It wasn't like that. It was literally, we're stuck in the school for the winter break. He lets out an annoyed sigh. He mumbled an apology and shoved the elbow into Bakugo's side until he mutters one as well. I think it's only fair that the two of you be put on trash duty for the next few days. Since you're so eager to leave the dorm. What, with this letter? He gives you a menacing look that silences you immediately. First, go see a recovery girl. You both look rough. Tell her I apologize for my unruly students who refuse to follow rules. With that, he turns around and wanders out of the gym. God damn, trash duty again. At least this time it's not with that nerd Deku, so it's not a big deal. Well, Bakugo, with your, I'm pretty sure that won't even be your last with your personality. He turns to look at you as his cheeks redden. I think you definitely need to see Recovery Girl Bakugo. Then again, he definitely mellows out later on to the series, so you can't help but poke fun at him. You hadn't expected to see such a gelled side to him. Hey, you want to go again? Bakugo, you're my favorite. Actually, you and Deku are my favorite. I have, and Todoroki, I have Todoroki shoes. I'm gonna pull some of those out and wear them soon. I have Bakugo jackets, like 2 of them. I'm just teasing you. You hold your hand in defense as you start to laugh. I mean, then again, I have more Jujutsu Kaisen stuff. You finally notice he has a cut across his cheek, and you reach up to wipe away the blood running down. I mean, I have Jujutsu Kaisen glasses, so I didn't realize how cut up you got. I'm really sorry. He rolls his eyes with a small smile plays across his lips. Like I said, it's nothing. He turns his head away quickly, wiping his cheek with his sleeve. Anyway, you got busted lip, so I guess we're even. He gives you a small smile that sets your heart on fire once more. You give your head a little shake to come back to reality. Here, let me help you up. It's the least I could do. I choose you, I'm fine. I don't need help. He looks like he's going to stomp away, but his mood suddenly sours, but he stops. Well, are you coming with me to see the Recovery Girl or not? You give him a surprised look before nodding quickly. You spent the last 2 hours with the Recovery Girl and Bakugo. It's actually been kind of nice. Bakugo's unpredictable, but he's intelligent, and you can tell there's a lot more to him than he lets on. You could feel a smile spread across your face as you look about the day so far. It's already turning out to be an interesting winter break. Right now, you have one job, though. You pull out your phone and text Mina. Surprisingly, she answers right away, promising to be over soon. You hear a knock at your door. Hey, Digital Wave. I guess you want help with your Secret Santa. She gives you a big smile. Is it that special someone? You laugh and shake your head, and you roll your eyes. Ah, bummer. You can't help but wonder why she's bummed out about that. I got Azuri. I think that's actually Azuri. I think that's how you pronounce it. I still can't remember. But I don't know her very well. She seems really nice, though. So I want to give her something good. You play with your hem of your skirt a little. I'm not going to make the same joke about the offensive to do flies. Okay, so I did it. Anyway. It still would be. You play with the hem of your shirt a little. It could be hard to be the new kid in the class. She's so nice. She'll be happy with anything. You shouldn't worry. Bakugo and there be the one you have to worry about, I guess. But do you know if there's anything she likes? Bakugo, you could give him the All Might poster right here. Just like Deku. Be good. Guess, but do you know if anything she likes? Frogs. Your mouth forms in a straight line, obviously. Well, yeah, I kind of guessed it that much. She's pretty good at school and level-headed all around. Maybe a homemade charm. Or you could have Shato help you and bake her something. There are actually both good ideas. You hold a finger on your chin as you try to think about which would be better. Who do you have for a Secret Santa? That's a secret. Hey, that's no fair. What if it's you? Is it? Well, no. She starts to laugh. I'm just messing with you. I got Ida. This time, you both laugh together. That'll be funny. Don't tell me what you'll do for him. I want to be surprised. I can't wait to see. Okay, well, I promised Kamarari that I would help him with a special gift, so just let me know if you need more help with me later on, okay? You can't help but think Mina is meddling in someone's love life again, but you leave. This isn't yours for now. I really appreciate your help, Mina. Thank you so much. After dinner, you finished some more homework, and now you're finally laying down in bed. It's late and your body's tired, but your mind won't seem to rest. You keep thinking about the training as well as the Secret Santa gift you need to come up with. You pull out your phone. It's late, but not that late. 11:30 is late. Should you text them? Bakugo! Your hand feels sweaty for some reason. Probably because I'm texting Bakugo. Hey, hope I didn't wake you. This better be important. Just have trouble sleeping, is it? It's okay. Never mind. Okay, it's fine. I'll call you since I'm up now. Of course you'll be texting like that. Wait, what? But there needs to be more cussing in there. You almost drop your phone once it starts to buzz in your hand. You answer it tensely. Hi? Oi, did you wave? What's the deal? You forgot that he's always one of the first to go. You forgot that he's always one of the first to go to bed early. You definitely woke him. Yep. You feel like you woke a sleeping bear. I think I woke up something that's worse than a sleeping bear. Wait, sleeping bear in Skyrim, I got to snipe with the bow and arrow. I forgot you go to sleep early. No big deal. Everything's fine. I could tell tell when you're lying, you know. Come on, I'm already up now anyway. His voice somehow is softer over the phone, and he keeps yawning. I can't sleep, that's all. Maybe we should train harder next time, so you're too exhausted not to sleep. Bakugo? He lets out a husky laugh that has you gripping your bedsheets. It's so cute. Like extra laughs around school all day? Maybe. Anyway, spill. What's got you so stressed? What doesn't have you stressed? Don't you dare say everything. You laugh and roll over, wrapping the sheets around you. I guess I could try to help. You close your eyes as you talk. A smile is plastered on your face, and somehow you find yourself relaxing. You blink your eyes a few times to adjust to the morning light in your room. You must have fallen asleep while you're on the phone. The cool air sweeps through the window frame, and you shiver slightly. You're on trash duty this morning, so as your punishment for using the gym the previous day. It's a split punishment, so you only need to gather trash every other day for a week, but you still kind of wish you weren't doing it alone. He said a few days. It didn't say that it was a split. You smile to yourself as you think of the events of yesterday. You never fallen asleep while on the phone with someone before. With one last stretch, you grab your phone and head out to start your day. You already got one bag of full trash, and you haven't even hit every four yet. How the heck do we have this much trash? Well, 21 students. Yeah, we love trash. You grab the last of the trash on this floor and tie the bag shut. Oi, did you wave? Need some help? He waves towards the two large yellow bags of trash in your hands. You give him a quizzical look, surprised at his offer to help. Definitely with him. Thanks. I really appreciate the help. You can feel your tongue drying in your mouth as he gives you a grin. It's not my first time doing trash duty. I don't mind it. Yeah, I heard about that. You laugh a little. Of course you did. He looks away from you in irritation. We should probably get these outside before it starts to snow again. He grumbles a reply. It's easy with 2 people, and he managed to collect the rest of the trash quickly from the entire room and dorm. You can't help but be grateful for his help, or rather his company, however moody he may be. I used to love the snow. Now it's just a pain. Especially for Cork. He shrugs. It's a hassle to deal with the cold with my Cork. I love it. I loved it as a kid, though. You get the feeling he puts a lot of pressure on himself. You look at his face, suddenly serious. I still like the snow. You grab a small handful of snow, packing it into a neat ball. His eyes meet yours, and a wicked smile spreads across his face. Oi, oi, oi! You launch a snowball at him, hitting him right in the chest. Oh, is that what we're doing now? He growls the words, and your heart skips a beat. Your frets don't mean much to me. You both start to laugh as he scoops up a large amount of snow with his hands. He jumps towards you, propelling himself forward with one hand and using his cork. With a grin, he presses a handful of quickly melted snow into the top of your head. You protest as the cold water drips over you. Hey! You started it. It's like, yeah, I did. Your face, his face is close to yours, and you can see your reflection in his eyes as the cold air drifts from your mouth. You swallow. The wind blows, and you both shiver as he uses one hand to wipe the cold water from your forehead. There's awkward tension in the air as your eyes are unable to meet. I just want to blush. I didn't put that. I'm not doing that as my thumbnail. I'm doing the other one. His cheeks are suddenly bright red, maybe from the cold, and he knows everything all at once, as in slow motion. Sorry. He mumbles it quickly. We should head back, so you don't catch a cold. He started shivering already. Oh, yeah, that's probably a good idea. You give him a small smile before heading back to the dorm with him. You don't mind the cold, Niall. You still have a good chunk of your day free, and it's time to start on your gift for Azui, first Secret Santa. You spent a good bit of time thinking about it the day before and decide that something simple would be good. You take a seat at your desk, glancing at the homework you still have to complete. Pushing aside, you grab some craft supplies from your desk drawer. Time to get to work. It takes you a few hours and some hand stitching, but you are pretty proud of your amamori you made. You write a nice note to go with it. You ask Ozzy to accompany you to the shrine in the future so you could get her a real amamori. But in the meantime, you hope your wishes of good luck are able to be also reach her through the homemade charm. Phew, that makes me feel so relieved. You sit back in your chair and allow a sigh. The lights just went off. The wind outside begins to hollow. The lights go off again. Once more, and your heart races in your chest. You use the light from your cell phone to guide you towards your door. The floor is eerily quiet, and you can't help but think of what Aizawa had said. Could this be another attack from the villains? On your way to the doorway, decide to call Bakugo. Hey Bakugo, what's going on? The power's out and there's no one on my floor. Heck if I know. But if it's villains, they got another thing coming. Through the phone, you could hear his footsteps thundering down the stairs already. Oi, be careful, okay? I'll see you in the common area. Still the same wording. You hang up on the phone and head towards the stairs carefully, lighting the way with your phone. Most of your class is gathered here already. The phone seems to be out across. Power seems to be out across the campus, and it's snowing heavily outside. It's clear that it's not their first disaster already sprung into action. You watch in admiration of pairs of students go off, some to check on our dorms, others to contact the teachers. Wait, did you wave? You're coming with me to check the breaker in the building next door. He puts a finger at you, demanding, with a smile on his face. You secretly glad he asked you to pair up with him, even if he can be obnoxious. You don't dislike it. Yeah, sure, whatever. You retort, rolling your eyes in his fake annoyance. You wrap your scarf around your neck, and you follow Bakugo outside. This damn snow again. I hope the villains can... its villains, kick their butts. He storms a little bit ahead, his hands clenched into fist. You're not worried, right? He turns around, he turns around again to look at you with a jealous expression. No, I'm not too worried. I mean, it could just be a snowstorm, right? He shrugs his shoulders. That wouldn't be fun, though. I also wouldn't put it past the stupid teachers to be testing us again, honestly. Testing us? Bakugo gives you a wicked grin. Oh, you haven't been through it before. They pull this stuff a lot. Pull stuff like this a lot. Like the Parents' Day event. He begins to laugh a little as he shakes his head. Snow gets caught in his eyelashes and you can't help but smile at him. It's a quick walk to the break room, and you're surprised when you step inside. Well, this is pretty high-tech. It better be. The school can't have any more security issues. It's like touche. He walks away from you for a moment. You can't help but think he must be remembering the time he was kidnapped by the League of Villains. Or the time that the couple days from the school starts and the villains had paparazzi and everyone raiding the school. And then there is WSJ. You resist reaching your arm to his shoulders in reassurance. So you just flip the switches on the breaker, right? I guess. You pop open the silver metallic door and you flip the switches, waiting for what's gonna happen. There's a soft humming and that starts. Hey, that worked! He gives you a satisfied grin. Let's get out of here. This place is so creepy. Nah, it's still not creepy. Yeah. He laughs a little bit, almost nervously. He hadn't realized how small the room was, and that your shoulders brushing along his. He grabbed the door handle and pull. Huh? He pulled again, and the door, and it still doesn't budge. Hey, let me try. You step aside. You watch as he pulls at it, gritting his teeth. If I use my quirk, it would probably damage anything in here and cause more problems. I was thinking the same thing. Oh, he would still do it. Let's face it, Bakugo would still do it. You shiver slightly. It's cold in here. Is your phone working? I got no service. You take out your phone and frown. Same here. Your heart drops as you realize today would have been the Secret Santa party. I hate waiting. He takes a few deep breaths. Our classmates should be able to figure out where we are. They're not all morons. Yeah, some of them would go hunting for you. You both sit on the ground next to each other, or they'd be going, nice piece of quiet. No one's calling us extras. After an hour passes, you both are fairly antsy. It doesn't feel right to sit and wait for help. Oh, this sucks. Screw this. I'm going home. Oh, thank God you said it. You both smile at each other. Let's get the heck out of here. Before we miss the whole Christmas party. It gives you a small smile. Oh, it boosts me up to the air duct. I bet I could lead to another room. I don't think I could pick you up, sir. You're heavier than me. Maybe one that has a window? Heck yeah. Although maybe it should be me. I'll probably fit better since I'm smaller than you. And lighter. He looks at you, and your face goes red as his eyes look so intensely. Whatever, I guess this makes more sense. He looks away from you, his cheeks also turning slightly pink. He uses his hands as a cradle, which allows you to push at the ceiling tiles until you can pop one out of place. Going through the cramped space, you can't help but feel the adrenaline for your veins. After crawling for a short while, you reach another ceiling tiles, which you eagerly pushed aside. Dropping down into the floor below, you smile as you grab the door handle and it pops open. I'm kind of missing something. Where did I get for the window and just jump down? Because that's how I'll do it. Yes, he gives you a large smile. Couldn't have done it without your help, Bakugo. Yeah, whatever. You notice a smile. He's smiling and he looks away from you again. Once you're outside the dorm, Bakugo stops suddenly. You give him a confused expression. The lights are all back on, and you can hear the rest of the students inside talking and laughing. It sounds like everyone was worried for no reason. He nods slowly, as if lost in thought. That's good, I guess. Hey, did you wave? Yeah? You look at him with a gentle smile. He seems nervous and has a hand in his pocket. It's not a big deal or anything, but I got something for you. Easier to give it to you in private. His cheeks flush red and your eyes widen. What could he be giving you? He shakes his head as you look at him with wide eyes. Nothing weird, jeez. You start to laugh. Okay, nothing weird. I wish I had something for you too, though. Why? It's just you're the one I got for Secret Santa. So, don't worry about giving me anything. Your cheeks skip a beat as he pulls a small box from his coat pocket. You remove the lid carefully. There's four candies inside. Your stomach does a flip-flop. Oh, like Olive Show does. Did you make these yourself? This is amazing. Well, technically he won't even need help. He's a cook. He tried to stop your heart from beating wildly in your chest. Yeah, I'm not too bad in the kitchen. Blame my old lady, I guess. You shake her head a little as you smile at him. He looks at the ground, kicking his shoe in the snow. I wanted to tell you. His cheeks flush red. His eyes finally meet yours with a serious determination. Did you wave? I like you. A breath hitches in your chest as you look at him. Don't worry about responding. It's okay. I just wanted to say it. Bakugo, I feel the same way. I like you too. His eyes widen and a large smile spreads across his face as he leans close to you, his face almost touching yours. Merry Christmas, Digital Wave. Happy holidays. Thanks for playing. And that was My Hero Holiday, Bakugo's route. So we have 2 more routes, 1 or 2 more routes. Hopefully I could do Ruka, if I remember. I didn't even do the Halloween one. So I still have a technically, for, hey, next Halloween I could do Ruka, along with a lot of other games I have for Halloween that I did not finish. So if you like my content, please subscribe, like, have bot, and comment down below. See you guys next time. Wait, yeah, subscribe if you haven't.